Good morning, it's day 122. This is the last day of the 4th month, and we get to see views like this. Clouds underneath the mountains, big mountain. It's a sunny day. We might have 6 more miles till we get to the Etna highway. So I'll keep going, but I had to stop you to show you that I always love seeing that. Alright, I had to show you this. Doesn't this look like we're in a different planet or something? It looks like the sun has like a halo around it. It looked more like a halo earlier, but there's a partial one. And there's just mountains. Ignore the trees and it'd be like, what planet are we on? It's crazy beautiful this morning. Yes, here's more video footage of low clouds, an island in the sky like this guy. I love seeing that. I mean, you don't see it every day. How often do you see it? I don't know, it's so cool. Just it's like an island, and there's an island below it. Well, mountain below it. And there's a cool looking mountain above it. We're looking easternly direction, but I don't think it's Shasta. Look at those clouds. Everything just so beautiful today. We're still heading up before we head down towards Etna. Look at this beautiful lake right on the corner. Look how steep it is. I bet if I drop my camera, it would go plop right in that lake. I bet. And yeah, I probably won't go get it. Way down below, there's people trying to hitch a ride to Etna is that way. There's a bunch of people there, so I guess hitching isn't as easy as you would think. I'm almost there, almost. If there's nobody there, I would have kept going, but there's people, so I'm recording. Because, you know, it's my last in queue. I'm sitting inside the hiker hut right now. I'm the only person here. I'm inside. It's a pretty nice little place. There's no air conditioning, but there's a fan running, so it's not too bad. And they have a trail register, and I was going through it just to see where people are. And it's Ruffles, July 3rd. That's crazy early, but he got through Sierras before the May storms. And July 11th, Squeaks and Camel. It's good to know that they're doing just fine. They are 10 days ahead of me. They were a few days ahead of me in the Sierras, so they got a little further. And Sweet Tooth is only 3 days, but I'll totally lose them once I have my trip home. So it's pretty cool going through just to see how people are doing. It's weird not knowing how the people behind you are doing. Oh, there's Jumanji, July 15. Not too far behind him. But yeah, I like catching up to see where people are. But kind of wish I knew where people are that are behind me are, but you know, that's impossible. So cool. This was my bed last night. Refrigerator, sink, all kinds of stuff, and the only thing keeping us cool. It was pretty warm for most of the night, but good place to stay. I don't know if I do it another night just because there's so many people here.
Yeah, I don't like the opinion.
Look, folks, a scale. $143. Starts off at 1, so 142. Here's the main street in Etna, basically. There's a museum right off of it, and most places are closed this early. There's a coffee house that's usually open earlier, but they're closed on Sundays. So we're going to Bob's Ranch House, which is off to the left. Here we are at Bob's Ranch House restaurant. We're gonna have some breakfast and then go check in at the Etna Motel. But where are the backpacks at? Hey man, here's a cool green one. And there's a white one. How is that possible? I've never seen a white one before. That is wild.
part of the joy of living in this area.
Check out this orange one.
That's the coffee shop right there at Main
I guess they
Street,
changed the
Collier.
color to like dead
Okay.
leaves or something.
Alright. Thank you.
Look at
You're
that
welcome.
monster. I am currently at the Etna Motel, or Motel Aetna. Something's listed the other way. But it's pretty nice, $64 for PCT hikers. There's my king-size bed. And check it out. What is this? I don't even see this in most hotels or motels anymore at all. There's an outlet right above the table so that the short charging cables are gonna work. I mean, at least some places have a lamp with an outlet, but it's horrible when the outlets are always on the floor. But look at that. And other side too. There's two of them at a reasonable level. I mean, that's amazing. And only $64 a night. Got AC, refrigerator, microwave. This place is pretty sweet. It was all filled yesterday. It was Saturday, but today's Sunday. So I'm at work. I'm gonna edit a video, and while it's producing, I'm gonna go buy some ice cream. That'll be my reward, but I gotta edit. Alright, video is producing. It's probably gonna take another 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna go out to the grocery store real quick and just kind of fill in the gaps in my meals. I have 4 days worth here. Then I have 2 days worth here I'm going to mail out, and this is what I'm going to bring with me. I just got to get some more bars, I think. Yeah, we'll see. Here's Motel Aetna. No vacancy. I believe they have 10 rooms. I'll show you something interesting about this hotel. No vacancy, 10 rooms, no cars. All hikers. Well, I bet a couple of people are out, but we'll check again tonight. But I think there's gonna be no cars here. We'll see. The manager here is super cool. He's a Air Force veteran, but super nice. So back to my room. I bought some ice cream. I'm gonna peek out. So there's the main office, and I'm in room 10, which is at the very end. The only bad thing about 10, the Wi-Fi is too weak. So I can't even connect. So I'm gonna have to go sit up at the office and upload this video that's producing right now. I guess I can edit one while I do it, but I can't upload overnight. So tomorrow morning, I'll try again. I'm trying something a little new with lunch. The couscous was working well, but you can't just buy it. So I got minute white rice and 2 packets of brown gravy. Mix it all in here, and this should be 4 lunches, but I eat 2 lunches a day, so this is only going to last 2 days of lunches. I only have this for a 2-day segment, but I have extra cookies and stuff. So this is for a 4-day segment, and I got breakfast. I got another rice bag over there, and that should be good for 2 days. So, and I do have a whole bunch of cookies here. And a lot of bars in this one. This is a 4-day pile, and that's a 2-day pile, and this is a 2-day pile plus miscellaneous other things, so it looks like a little bit more. Good morning. Well, almost morning, but it's I think day 123, my first day out of Etna. We actually got a hitch pretty easily around 11. My hat's like this so my neck doesn't burn, by the way. I took the shema off for now, but yep, it's a new day, first day out of Etna. We're just going to try to do 16 miles since it's a half day. Since we got an earlier hitch than I thought I was going to get, I might go a little further. We'll see how it goes. Of course, there's some clouds, but of course there are no clouds above me. It's very hot. The sun is very hot. And we got this climb ahead of us here. You can see it's going to head to the left and go all around. Pretty far. But it's about 1,000 out of Etna. It's not too bad. But another day, and we're going to get to Side Valley. There's all kinds of fire closure rumors. The Klamath fire is open, but there's a Hendricks fire closure, and there's some people saying that you can't get much further out of Side Valley, and then some people saying, well, there's PCTA says you can get to a certain lookout point and then take some roads, fire roads. And I'll do that if it's open, but there's so many things coming out that I'm just gonna wait till I get to Sayad Valley before I make any decisions, because it's a couple days away anyway. So what's the point in making plans now this early, right? But time to hike on. I don't know where the next water source is, but I have 2 liters. I think it's enough. Hope it's enough. It is warm, but I'm on my way again. Oh yeah, my sister mailed me some socks. It was supposed to be there at Etna Saturday. It's in Hawaii. Saturday night it left Hawaii. So the post office is gonna text me here. Gonna text me when it shows up here, and then they'll forward it on. My socks went to Hawaii. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. I can't see it with my naked eye that well, but with my sunglasses on, it's just like, there's rainbow colors right there. There's green and pink. Let me put my camera in front of the lens and see what happens. Nah. Oh, UFO! UFO! You know what's funny is like those people that think like, that was Nibiru! No. But yeah, there's like rainbow colors there. Weird. There's like rainbow colors there, to the right of that dead tree, to the left of it, and right up here. You can just make it out on the camera. It's like a partial sundog off to the side. What do you think? That's the only part I can see it though. There isn't anywhere else in the sky. And I can only see it now because the sun is behind the clouds, but wild. The dead areas really stand out. I wonder if there was a fire through there at some point. Just streaks of it. Kind of odd. And the dead ones within the live ones really stand out too. They're really red. Really red. And nothing on top. And there's a trail. There it is, folks. We got a sundog. Full-blown sundog. Do you see the rings? Full-blown. There's it. It comes down. Just a few seconds ago was better, but look at that. Look at that bottom part. Yes. Look at those colors. And that cloud just below it is just beautiful. Look at those colors. Then it just kind of disappears. You could see it there. And then it comes back down. Yes. I should be hiking while it's while we're shaded, but taking pictures. I know it's a burnt out area and all, but there's something about these black trees, just tons of them lined up. They have their own kind of beauty. It's actually really interesting. From farther away, I thought these white things were snow, and I thought, there's no way it's snow. But, if you recall, we are currently in the marble wilderness. There are little bits of marble everywhere, and big chunks here and there. Supposedly there's like a big wall of marble coming up. There's a whole bunch of it. There's another little piece there. Marble Wilderness. Fitting name. Like, we walked through a place called the Russian Wilderness, but there's nothing Russian about it. I don't know. But cool. Marble Wilderness. I don't see any more, but they stand out. They're so white. Yeah, right there. They just like are vibrant. Cool. Oh, I did something silly. I totally missed the water, the trail that goes off to the water. I missed it by 0.6 miles. So I'm heading back. I only have a half liter of water, and there's no way I can go 5.6 on it. So this is the view coming from the south, going north. And you'll see there are 2 cairns here. I totally missed them. I was looking for a post or a sign on a tree, but there's nothing because everything's burned down. the sign that was on a tree or a post is kind of burned and laying here. So missed that one. Paid for it. Time to get some water. Look at that luscious mountain, thick with trees, and then it's balding right here. You could see the ground through it. This is kind of how I feel after I shower. I feel like I'm losing so much hair. I don't know if it's normal. Anyway, but yeah, it's balding. Poor mountain. I feel for you though. This is right off the trail. It's Fisher Lake. We were going up for a while, so we were underneath it, but it's a nice little lake. It'd be nice to take a dip, but it's like 5:30 and it's actually, we're a little over a mile away from our tent site, so no dip tonight. That's awesome. I love it when water is so close to the trail. But we are going up and probably over this thing actually somewhere, and then we hit our water source soon and then our tent site for tonight. There's Fisher Lake from above. Look at that giant log in there. It looks deep right there. There's some shallow parts over there, but it's deep, super deep. Good swimming hole for people. It's beautiful, and I bet the water is like a good temperature because the sun's been cooking it all day. That's a pretty cool lake, Fisher Lake. I found a bunch of these little red things. I believe these are succulents, someone told me. Of the type of plant, but I have no idea what exactly it is, but it's pretty wild. There's a whole bunch of them. So it gives a reddish tinge to this area, but they're not flowers. Pretty cool, huh? They even grow like parallel, like here. Parallel, like little boxes. They do that a bunch. Weird. I do believe this one is flowering. I see other plants with the same kind of flower growing off it, of the same plants. They're very small, but definitely unique. So this is new to me, at least. I hear thunder off in the distance. I just got water. It was starting to get windier while I was getting water. Got half mile to go. I gotta hurry. So I'm gonna pull up my camera and record. But yeah, half mile to go. I gotta hurry. Do I look crazy with this hair like this? But anyway, today we took off from Etna. The morning I went to Bob's Ranch House and had this huge breakfast and I was stuffed. And by 11 we got our ride up to the trailhead. And I actually felt like there was a slight chance I could have vomited a few times because I was still so full. But what's funny is I felt so full, and then gradually over the day, less and less full, and I didn't eat a single thing the whole day. 11 till 8 o'clock now, nothing, like no bars, no lunch. And I still had energy because all that food was just digesting away. It was crazy. So one gigantic meal and breakfast held me over for, yeah, we only did 15 miles, but actually 15 and then in the 1.2 because I had to go back and then a half. So like 16 and a half miles, which is pretty good. But one gigantic breakfast. Weird, but interesting.